trolling. Now, now let me break it down to you about Call of Duty trolling. For those of you who don't know what Call of Duty trolling is, I'll give you the skin. So Call of Duty trolling is basically where somebody just goes on to a Call of Duty online server and they try to find somebody within the match to make them mad, and sometimes they like to upload they like to like capture it and then upload it on the YouTube, and just so they can gain views and likes and subscribers. But really, it's kind of some it's kind of some form of bullying, if you can call it bullying. But just Call of Duty trolling is just getting old. Like, really. And the only reason why a lot of people on there who doesn't have that many subscribers, who probably has 13 or 578 subscribers that does this, aren't really gonna get that famous that fast of one Call of Duty trolling video because it requires equipment. But I'm kind of against Call of Duty trolling because it's getting very old. Like, some of the older videos when Call of Duty trolling was okay, that was when it was funny. But now, since it's 2014 and 2015 is so many months away, and trolling has to stop. Like, Call of Duty trolling has to die. Like, Trollark and Minnesota Burns are still doing this, and it's kind of getting annoying. I'm not trying to call them out, and I'm not trying to talk bad about them. I'm just saying that Call of Duty trolling should be just put to a halt, because Call of Duty trolling is not that funny anymore. The reactions have gotten lame. The whole comedy thing is just dying out, and it is not even considered trolling anymore to some people. And it just causes these stupid videos about people so-called exposing the makers that do this stuff by saying like, hey, they did this, oh, this trolling video is staged. That's what happens. Like, the more people do it and the more subscribers and hate they get, the more fake exposure videos they get. Like, trolling is just getting old. Like, and if you want to know what points I have, well, trolling can embarrass somebody, give them a bad reputation, just put on blast in school, and all of the above. Mostly the school thing, because if you're the ones that are lucky that weren't trolled, and if you were and nobody recorded it and uploaded it onto YouTube, or if you didn't find it out on YouTube and it wasn't, you're safe. But if you did get trolled and somebody did record it and somebody did upload it to YouTube, then you're screwed if somebody from your school finds it and points fingers and laughs at you. Now, for one, I still sort of have mixed feelings between all these, like, between all this Call of Duty trolling stuff, because it is retarded. Nobody wants to keep watching a video called, oh no, Xbox Kid Gamer Nerd gets trolled, or PS3 hack modder trolled, lol. No one wants to see that anymore. Like, what? And it's just dumb. And it's just a lot of, and the only demographic or the only types of people who watch Call of Duty trolling videos is wannabe trolls and so-called MLGs, or Major League Gamers. I'm not one, and I'm not afraid to admit it, because it's really not a life goal. But besides all that, Call of Duty trolling is something that just needs to be stopped before somebody would commit suicide over being trolled repeatedly, and then it just starts stuff. And if somebody tracked down like their information, they could end up like how Minnesota Burns did. Like, no offense to the guy or nothing, but he kind of had what was coming to him, and it was kind of God's way of saying that trolling isn't always good, because that was kind of something like a revenge. and when he did get hacked, like someone took his personal information, nobody felt sorry for him. So what I'm trying to say is that Call of Duty trolling is something that has to be done by now because it's been going on since 2011 and it's just getting old. Like this is the year where trolling gets old and people just they still eat this up. Like what the heck? That's like the Call of Duty fans buying regurgitated games that you've seen previously and even more previously up to the first one. Well, this was one of the worst rants I've ever done. And I completely ran out of ideas to rant on something today. So this is the only thing that I had on the top of my head. And and yeah. So in a nutshell, Call of Duty trolling is something that needs to die out just like twerking. And it needs to be dead just like the Harlem Shake or the Gangnam Style. It's like a long running meme. And if trolling is some sort of a meme, like Call of Duty trolling is a meme, it has to die out. Every meme comes and goes. They don't stay forever, and they don't be on the internet forever until somebody mentions it on occasion. So, guess this is where I ended here. So, I'm the Rant Kid. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and make sure you share my videos and give me some requests on what you want me to rant on in the comment section below. I don't take Onision or Minecraft requests. Okay? Just deal with it. So I'm the Rant Kid, and don't be a Call of Duty troller. It's getting old.